A presentation of Dakota Radio Group Sports and DRGnews.com.
94.5 KPLO is proud to present coverage of area high school sports. This game can be heard anywhere around the world on DRGnews.com and watched on YouTube. Just search KPLO Sports. Now, it's time for the pregame with Darren Boyle.
Hi, and a very good evening to you. We welcome you to Parkview Gym in Fort Pierre, where tonight we present a doubleheader of high school basketball on KPLO. Girls match up first as the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes host the Jones County Coyotes. And our coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO brought to you by the Prairie Post, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, by May Adam, the Jet Lanes, the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, Harry K. Chevrolet and Ford, Hutch's Cafe, My Right Seed, Midwest Cooperatives, and Darren Boyle Sales. Tonight's coverage of regional high school basketball also being brought to you by Murdo Ford, Pioneer Country Mart, the First Fidelity Bank, the Rusty Spur, Moore Building Center, Bank West Financial Insurance, by McDonald's, the First Dakota National Bank, Avera St. Mary's Hospital, the Stanley County Booster Club, the Hawaii Federal Credit Union, Fisher Rounds Associates Insurance and Real Estate, Bank West, and Bottom Line Welding. John Neff is our technical director at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, and I'm Darren Boyle. We thank you for joining us tonight for our coverage of regional high school basketball as we get just a little bit closer to the Christmas break, to a matchup between two teams looking for their first win of the season. The Jones County Coyotes, they are 0-3 on the season as they take on the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes. The Jones County girls opened up their regular season 10 days ago. They were defeated by Highmore Herald, followed by losses to Kadoka and Wall, so they are 0-3 on the year. They take on the Lady Buffaloes of Stanley County, who opened their season 10 days ago here in Fort Pierre in a loss to White River. They followed that up with a loss at home to Lyman, a loss on the road to Phillip, and playing their third of 4 games to start out the season at home. They take on the Jones County Coyotes here tonight. So Stanley County 0-3 on the season. Should be a good matchup between these two squads, and we'll also have the boys portion of the doubleheader upcoming as well. Jones County's boys 2-1 on the season. They take on Stanley County's boys. The Buffaloes off to a 2-0 start right now. And folks, our friends at the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you to avoid a kiss with death. Always plan a designated driver. And of course, you can watch, not only hear this game online at drgnews.com, you can also watch on YouTube if you go to YouTube and search KPLO Sports. And we have a lot to talk about. Our pregame interviews underway, and our Keys to Success segment's brought to you by the folks at May Adam, as they just took few minutes off the clock in a hurry, so we got to hurry too. And here is a conversation with Michael Hunt, head coach of the Jones County Coyotes. Our pregame show continues as we talk to the coaches. It's our Keys to Success segment brought to you by May Adam, and we're joined by Jones County Coyote head coach Michael Hunt. And coach, coming into this ball game, you said at 0-3, but you've got to feel good about the way your kids are working and putting in your system.
Yes, I feel pretty good after the Wall game. The first half, I thought we played really well. Then we kind of came out and laid egg in that third quarter. Then we had a really good fourth quarter. We're young and we're still learning the game yet, and we're getting there. We're going to get there.
And your offense is going to come, but in the month of December, you're going to have to play defense. And we had you in your season opener against a Highmore Herald, and you were able to do some good things defensively, but they've got to learn the fine line between good defense and fouling. And once they get that, then that adds to what you guys can do offensively.
Yes, we've addressed that in practice. We talk about where's a bad foul at, and then where's a good foul at on the court. And and I think they're getting the drift of it a little bit, these young kids, because there's sometimes we got 3 8th graders on the floor. So it's going to take a while for them to understand that kind of stuff.
You go up against Stanley County, I think a team that maybe has a little more varsity experience, but I think they're a team that's running into a lot of the same issues that you are having as far as scoring the basketball.
Yes, I kind of hoping to be a good close game, entertaining game today. We'll see how the game plays out. I know they got a little more varsity experience than we do across the board, so some of them's been playing varsity for quite a while.
And I think for you guys, you're going to give up a little size, but I think you're also going to have a speed advantage. How do you add that portion to the game when if you can get some deep turnovers for us, you're going to be able to hustle it up the floor.
We're trying to play an up-tempo game, but first we got to get the rebound so we can do our fast break we got set up to run it. And so hopefully we can maybe get some rebounds tonight and get it out and get it up the floor for our fast break we got set up to run. So.
And I guess as every game goes along, this is game number 4 for you guys. You want to see just a little bit more improvement.
Yeah, and we have seen improvement from the first game to the second game and to the third game, and we played some pretty good teams in there, but I have seen improvement on the girls, and that's all you can ask out of a young team.
That's exactly right. Best of luck, Coach. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, and thank you.
All right, that's Michael Hunt of the Jones County Coyotes, and that is part 1 of our pregame interviews. We're back after this on KPLO.
The attorneys at May Adam Law Firm have been serving
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1881. Whether you have questions about family law, you want an estate plan, you need legal advice on a business deal or an agricultural transaction, or you've been injured in an accident, the May Adam lawyers will represent you in life's most important decisions. We are located in Pierre and have been traveling across the state protecting our clients' legal rights. Call May Adam at 224-8803 and ask for Katie, or visit our website, mayadam.net.
Part 2 of our coaches' interviews. We're joined by Adam Dannenbrink, head coach of the Lady Buffaloes of Stanley County, and coach your team off to an 0-3 start. But your kids are learning a lot. You're having to play some young kids in some key positions, and it's going to take a while to get going.
The season is a marathon, and we want to be playing our best at the end of the season. We do start a couple freshmen, and they've it's a learning curve for them, and that's okay. Like, we just gotta keep getting better every day, and hopefully by the end of the season we'll be okay.
And before we started this interview, the thing that you mentioned to me is you're seeing the offense come around. You're seeing a little bit more scoring, and I think for you guys, especially at the Class A level, you've got to be able to consistently put up 40 to 45 points a night to be competitive, and then your defense is going to have to take care of business, and those are 2 things that you're going to have to work with here in the month of December.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I always try to, if you can score 15 points a quarter and hold the other team to 10, you're going to be in real good shape, and that's kind of what our goal is for each quarter. It doesn't always work out like that, but that's what our goal is, and that's what we'll try to keep striving towards.
And you look at Region 6A, I mean, this is a region with really, I guess in my mind, and I've seen quite a few of the teams already this season, there's really no clear-cut favorite. Chamberlain, I think, is going to be there. Miller's going to be all right, but I think you guys have the opportunity to fit kind of right in there with them, and it's going to be interesting to see how things play out over the next couple months.
Yeah, yep, absolutely. And we're going to have to stay healthy because, depth-wise, we're not the deepest team out there, but by the end of the season we'll see. There's definitely some good players in our region. Team-wise, we'll kind of see where we fit at the end of the season. That's why we play the game. It's exciting.
Yep. Then you take on Jones County this evening. The Coyotes are off to an 0-3 start. They're a very young ball club coming in, and they're also a team that you're going to have not only some floor experience, but you're going to have a size advantage. How do you feel that works for you?
That is something that we're looking to take advantage of. We do want to get Carly Leafgreen the ball as many times as we can. And that's been like our plan all year. However, we just haven't been able to take care of the ball well enough to get it to her enough. So hopefully tonight, we'll see if they decide. They've been playing half-court man all season, or maybe half-court zone. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if we saw some sort of full-court trap or three-quarter court trap tonight out of them to try to pressure us and try to make sure that she doesn't get it. So.
And I guess another part of it, when you see a team that comes in that gives up as much size as Jones County does, you've got to assume that they're going to want to push the basketball. So for you guys, I think transition defense, if they get the rebound and they get the outlet clean, you've got to be scooting back. And that's something when you're working with young guards like you are, that they're going to have to be able to keep track of.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, more concerning to me, I'm not too worried about when we give up a defensive rebound and we have to get back. What kills us is when we turn the ball over and then we have to sprint back on defense. We've been giving up right around 25 to 30 points a game on transition where we've turned it over and we're not getting back on defense. And that's really that's a lot of easy baskets that the other team's getting.
And when you give a team, even if you take half of those baskets away, you're in all the ball games that you've lost this season.
Absolutely that. And then, the other thing that we really have to do a better job at is our defensive rebound. We've given up, right around 20 points a game on teams getting that offensive rebound and getting the putback, or we foul them and they go to the free throw line. So we have to do a better job on our defensive boards as well.
How does your schedule line up as far as the holiday break is concerned?
We've got one more game against Harriet Selby on Thursday before the break, and then after the break, right away we play Kadoka at Kadoka, and then we have 5 or 6 games in a row where we should be really competitive with. I think that if we play well, we could be right in there. So we'll see how it goes, I guess.
All right, Coach. Best of luck tonight. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you as well.
That is Adam Dannenbring, head coach of the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes, as we get his thoughts going in to tonight's basketball matchup. Our pregame interviews, as always, brought to you by the folks at May Adam. In front of a very nice crowd here this evening, we get ready for the presentation of tonight's colors. So we will take a 2-minute break. We'll come back with starting lineups on KPLO.
The Prairie Post and Presho and Farmers Union Oil Company of Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo are proud sponsors of high school athletics. Farmers Union Oil Company is your local supplier for bulk gas, diesel fuel, and propane, along with other farm and ranch needs. At the Prairie Post and Presho, they invite you in for hot food on the go, a cold beverage in the casino and lounge, and a quick place to fuel up with Cenex brand quality fuels with 24-hour pay-at-the-pump service. Stop and see the friendly folks at Prairie Post and Farmers Union Oil Company in Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo, bringing you the KPLO Prairie Post pregame show.
Murdo Ford is your hometown dealership with a reputation for great deals, new and pre-owned vehicles, and a friendly, hard-working sales and service staff. Just 55 miles south of high prices. Drive on over to Murdo Ford and check out their large selection, or go online, murdo-ford.com. And if you're looking for something specific, Murdo Ford will find it for you with their vehicle locating service. Murdo Ford, a proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Pioneer Country Mart is a proud sponsor of high school athletics and all area youth activities. Pioneer Country Mart is a great place to stop along I-90. They are open 7 days a week from 6:30 a.m. to midnight. You'll find clean restrooms, friendly service, and plenty of parking close to the door. Load up on beverages, snacks, fuel, and take a quick break in the casino. Pioneer Country Mart also has diesel fuel. Pioneer Country Mart in Murdo, proud to support high school activities and athletes.
First Fidelity Bank wishes the Wolverines good luck in their game. First Fidelity Bank is proud to be a family-owned community bank in Murdo. Strong enough to stand on their own, but small enough to understand and appreciate the real-life needs of the people they serve. Call First Fidelity Bank to set up an appointment, or just stop in and see what they can do for you. Good luck, Wolverines, from your fans at First Fidelity Bank in Murdo.
Singing of our national anthem and the presentation of tonight's of our colors as the Stanley County American Legion Post taking care of business in that regard, doing a very nice job here tonight at Parkview Gym in Fort Pierre. Time for tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by the folks at the Jet Lanes in Presho. And here are the starters tonight for the Jones County Coyotes. They will start at one guard, Lily Moore. Lily is a 5'2" junior. The other guard is Mallory Valberg. Valberg is a 5'7", 8th grader. The other forwards for Jones County are Jaden Jensen, a 5'8", 8th grader. Elizabeth Pullen, a 5'5" junior. And starting at center tonight will be Taylor Fenderson. Fenderson is a 5'9" freshman. For the Coyotes tonight, it will be Moore and Valberg at the guards, Jensen and Pullen the forwards, and Federson at center. The Jones County Coyotes enter the ballgame tonight with an overall record of 0-3. And the head coach of Jones County is Michael Hunt. And we will bring you the Stanley County starters next.
Line them up and knock them down. The starting lineup on KPLO is brought to you by Jet Lanes in Presho. Jet Lanes invites you in for great food and great fun on the lanes. Challenge your friends to a match or just hang out and relax. Enjoy a full menu including steaks, burgers, and made-to-order pizzas. You can also watch your favorite game on the big screen. Jet Lanes Impresso, downtown P-Town's #1 fun spot and a proud sponsor of our local high school athletes.
For the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes tonight, at one guard, we will see Taylor Stroop. Taylor is a 5'4 freshman. The other guard is Jada Tibbs. Tibbs is a 5'2 junior. The forwards are Cedar Scott, a 5'6 senior, and Tatum Bush, a junior at 5'8. The starting center for Stanley County is Carly Leafgreen. Leafgreen is a 6' junior. Stroop and Tibbs, the guards. Scott and Bush, the forwards. Leafgreen at center. For the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes, who enter the ball game tonight with an overall record of 0-3. The head coach of the Lady Buffaloes is Adam Dannenbring. We invite you to stay with us during the postgame for both of our doubleheader matchups tonight as we bring you the KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game. That will come during the postgame of both of our broadcasts here tonight. Finally, in our pregame, the announcement of our game officials brought to you by the Office of Attorney General and their Division of Consumer Protection. Our game officials for tonight's doubleheader are Kyle Kurth, Corey Edson, and Louis Young. The announcement of our game officials from the Office of Attorney General and their Division of Consumer Protection. This is regional high school basketball coverage in KPLO, Reliance, Chamberlain, Pierre, Fort Pierre, and all of Jones County. And also 100.5 FM in Pierre, Fort Pierre. We are proud members of the Dakota Radio Group. The tip is up, and it is controlled by Stanley County, who are dressed in their home white uniforms with the purple and gold trims, as it will be Taylor Stroop who will handle the basketball first. They work it around the perimeter. Stroop open on the wing left side. She'll fire the three, and it's up no good. Opening tip is brought to you by the Harry K. Chevrolet in Chamberlain and the Harry K. Ford store in Winter, where their service departments have what it takes to get your cars and trucks ready for winter driving. They have what it takes to keep you running safe. Jones County with the basketball. They'll work it down low, and good offense there to start. Jaden Jensen with the feed from up top from Mallory Ballberg. The Coyotes score first, and it is 2-0. We are just underway here in front of a very nice crowd in Parkview Gym in Fort Pierre. Around the perimeter it comes. It is Bush down to the wing now. On the drive, it is Jada Tibbs. She has a shot blocked. Ball is loose. And then it's tipped and turned over. Stanley County with their first of the ball game. Here is Jones County the other way. Coyotes deep in the right corner. Jaden Jensen, she'll drive and fire. Shot is up and no good. And the rebound pulled down by Stanley County. Leafgreen to Stroop. Stroop across the time stripe up the left sideline. Goes to the wing now. Bush and back out front. As it comes to Stroop once again. Screen at the top from Scott. Stroop will drive and fire. And a blocking foul is going to be called on Jones County. Stroop will get free throws as the foul is going to be whistled on Taylor Feddersen. And Feddersen will pick up her first. And Stanley County with an opportunity here at the free throw line. The 5'4 freshman, Taylor Stroop, will get ready for a pair of free throws here as the first is up, and it is good. So Stanley County on the scoreboard for the first time tonight at the 6:42 mark of the opening quarter. 2-1, Jones County has the lead. As Stroop will prepare for free throw number 2. And it is up and good. So she hits them both, and that ties the ball game. Here is Jones County dressed in the road blues with the orange and white numerals and lettering as they push it across the half-court stripe. Jensen on the wing right. Now it's Ballberg to the left side as Stanley County will work in a man-to-man. Back around the perimeter it comes. Jensen open right corner. Three ball is up and good. And Jaden Jensen will hit the three. Little hitch in her giddy-up as she heads the other way. But Jones County working with a 5-2 lead as we work to the 6-minute mark of the quarter. And here's Stanley County throwing it cross court with Cedar Scott. And the pass is wide and out of bounds and turned over. Stanley County with their second turnover of this opening quarter. Here is Jones County with it. Jensen again across half court. As she bounce passes it down low. Here's Elizabeth Pullen. Turnaround jumper over the top of the defense is up no good. Rebound is pulled down, and here is Stanley County the other way. Stroop with it at the top. Works the crossover dribble as Jones County will employ a man-to-man. High post Stroop down the lane. Leafgreen. Carly to the rim. She'll score 2. Carly Leafgreen's first basket of the night. 5-4. Jones County's lead is down to 1 now. As we work to 5.5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Two teams here looking for their first win of the season. Mallory Ballberg with it on the wing, and She gets tied up, and a whistle and a foul. Jada Tibbs is going to be called for the reach-in, and Jada will pick up her first, and it will be team foul number 1 against Stanley County. New shot clock as the Coyotes will go to their bench. We will see, I believe that is Emma Hunt that checks into the contest. Emma is 5'4", 8th grader. As the inbounds will come in, Emma has it at the top of the key. Stanley County still working in that man-to-man as Jones County works with it at the top of the key. Elizabeth Fullen now. Jaden Jensen in the wing, down low. Mallory Ballberg in traffic, kicks it back out. Here is Jensen on the move. She'll drive and fire, and the shot is up good. Jaden Jensen now with all 7 of the Jones County points here in the opening quarter. Coyotes work with a 7-4 lead as we have 5 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter. Cedar Scott deep in the right corner will launch a 3. That is up no good. Ballberg with the rebound as Stanley County will retreat defensively. Jones County heads the other way. Jensen with it across half court. Bounce past Ballberg in the wing right side. They'll work the entry pass. Good defense there by Bush as Tatum reached around and was able to knock that ball out of bounds. It will remain with Jones County. They'll inbound at baseline right with 23 on the shot clock. It will be Fullen who will put it in play as it comes into Mallory Ballberg. Out front, Jensen now as she will drive. Catches a screen from Pedersen, but a good job switching up by the Lady Buffalo defense. And now Jones County will reload it. Pass inside. Ballberg wound up with the ball. It was an errant pass. She puts up a shot that is no good. Rebound Stanley County. Here are the Lady Buffaloes the other way. It's Tibbs across half court. Scott on the right side. And back out front now as we work to the halfway mark of the quarter. Here is Tibbs to Stroop. Stroop with a lob inside Leaf Green. Ball is knocked loose, and Stanley County has it. Shot clock was winding down. A shot by Bush. It's up no good. A rebound is pulled down by Jones County. Coyotes will head the other way. Jaden Jensen across half court. Ballberg on the wing right side and back to the top of the key. Ball into the hands now of the 8th grader Emma Hunt. Down low, it's Jensen. Shot is good. Count the basket. And a foul is called on Stanley County. Cedar Scott got over late defensively. Give the basket to Jensen, who now has 9 points, and she has a chance at a 3-point play. But first, a timeout taken by Stanley County. 3:53 remains in the opening quarter. 9-4, Jones County leads, and we're back in 1 minute on KPLO.
McDonald's in Pierre is hiring. This is Stacy Lee, the general manager of the Pierre McDonald's. We are offering flexible scheduling, advancement opportunities, along with great wages. McDonald's in Pierre wants you. McDonald's in Pierre is looking to add more talent starting at $10 an hour. Plus, McDonald's Archways to Opportunity provides eligible employees online program to get your high school diploma for free. Tuition assistance up to $3,000 a year and scholarships. Apply online at mcdonalds.com/careers or stop in at McDonald's in Pierre.
At Dakota Mac, we know there's a lot more to your land than just soil. Your land is your history, your livelihood, and most importantly, your legacy. Your Dakota Mac Ag Real Estate Specialist understands that in order to truly grow your operation and your legacy, you need to dig deeper. Visit DakotaMac.com, Equal Housing Lender.
First Dakota National Bank in Pierre and Blunt are your local Dakota Mac Ag Real Estate Specialist. Are you ready to dig deeper? Give us a call today at 605-224-5817.
Timeouts are brought to you by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho. And your next timeout, stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge for a great meal and beverage. Jaden Jensen has scored all 9 of the Jones County points. And she had a chance to complete a 3-point play, put the free throw up, and it's no good. But a lane violation against Stanley County will give Jensen another opportunity at the free throw line. She will attempt the free throw, and it is offline and no good. And Carly Leaf Green will clear the rebound for the Lady Buffaloes. 9-4, Jones County has the lead. 3:45 remains in the opening quarter. Game 1 of 2 we'll have for you this evening on KPLO. Here's Cedar Scott from the right corner. 3 is taken. It is up no good. Tibbs with the offensive rebound. Put back no good, but she'll earn free throws as a foul is called. Good hustle there by Tibbs. A foul on Emma Hunt will be her first, and for Jones County, it will be team foul number 2. Free throws for Jada Tibbs. She will shoot 2, and she'll put the first one off the back iron and no good. Lily Moore will check in for Jones County, and Elizabeth Pullen will check out. Tibbs getting set with her second free throw attempt, and that one is up, and it is good. She hits 1 of 2, and it's now a 4-point ball game. 9-5 is our score as Jones County works with it here. They have the lead. It is Jensen across the half-court stripe to the left wing. Bounce pass to Moore, back out front, Wahlberg, open look just inside the arc. Fires, it's up no good. Rebound pulled down by Cedar Scott, and Stanley County will try to run. Stroop up the sideline, but Jones County back smartly. Stroop picks up the dribble. Now it's to Bush. She'll fire from up top. The three is no good. And the rebound to Stroop. She'll drive and fire. That shot is no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Stanley County. And the ball will belong to Jones County. And the Coyotes, before they inbound, will take a 30-second timeout. 3:03 remains in the opening quarter. 9-5 Coyotes, and we're back in 30 on KPLO.
Don't be whiny. Protect your hiney. Up to 90% of colon cancer can be avoided with routine colonoscopies. Yet 1/3 of adults skip their colonoscopy. We understand why you're whining, but colon prep is manageable. It's one evening followed by a simple procedure that could save your life. So what are you waiting for? Don't be whiny. Protect your hiney. Schedule a colonoscopy at avera.org/colon or call 888-422-1410.
Both teams have used a timeout here in this opening quarter. 9-5 is our score with 2:55 remaining in quarter number one. With John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. We thank you for joining us tonight for our coverage of regional high school basketball. We are 1 week away for Christmas. Here is Jada Jensen on the drive. Shot is up, no good. In the lane, Cedar Scott will get the rebound. Emma Hunt makes the defensive play, and now she'll pass it off. Here is Jensen down the lane. Left-hander is up, no good. She'll get her own rebound, put it up and in, count the basket, and a foul is called. Jaden Jensen, a player making plays in this ball game. She has scored all 11 points for Jones County. It is an 11-5 lead for the Coyotes. The foul on Jada Tibbs will be her second. It's the third team foul for the Lady Buffaloes. Jensen's free throw is up, and it is good. That makes it a 12-5 score as Tibbs will check out. Checking into the ball game will be Kennedy Summers, the 5'5 junior for the Lady Buffaloes. But Jones County has gotten some scoring here in this opening quarter. Here is a lob inside for Stanley County, trying to get it to Leaf Green, but good defense as Jada Jensen steals the basketball away. And for Stanley County, it's turnover number 4. Jensen will start the offense at the top, swings it to the wing to Hunt. High post now Feddersen as she works it back to the wing. Jensen once again back to Hunt. Good defense by Stanley County. As Jensen will post up, now it's Wahlberg, out to Lily Moore. Corner three is off glass and no good. Feddersen with the offensive rebound. That won't go. She'll get her own rebound and put it up and in. Taylor Feddersen scoring the basket. And Jones County, the more active team here in this opening quarter, as they have a 14-5 lead. And here is a steal. It's Mallory Wahlberg making the defensive play. She'll try to go coast to coast. Layup is good. No, wave it off. We're going to have an offensive foul call. She got just a little bit of a push off there. She tried to create some space, and it will be the first turnover for Jones County. It will be the third team foul for the Coyotes. And it will take a basket off the board, and Stanley County will have it, trailing by 9. It is a 14-5 score. 90 seconds remain in the quarter. Stroop with a screen will lob inside the Leaf Green. She's double covered, and now a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Jones County. It will be on Jaden Jensen, and Jensen will pick up her first foul. Fourth team foul now for Jones County. As you can see what Stanley County wants to do, pounding the ball inside the Leaf Green, and Carly, the tallest player on the court, has definitely drawn double coverage since the opening tip. Here's Cedar Scott into the hands of Taylor Stroop as she works it back up top. Plenty of time on the shot clock for the Lady Buffaloes as they work here. Summers bumped, and we're going to have a foul called. It's going to be on Mallory Wahlberg, and Mallory picks up her second foul. And this is kind of what happened to Jones County in the game we had a week ago, or a little over a week ago, when they took on Highmore Herald, trying to make things happen on the defensive end. And they have forced 5 Stanley County turnovers already, but it comes with a cost as now Stanley County turns it over as Taylor Stroop is called for a travel. But forcing turnovers and cranking up the defensive intensity. Some fouls have been called on Jones County now. They have 5 team fouls committed. And now players in foul trouble. And one thing about Jones County, they dress 9. So they are not a very deep ball club. Very young to begin with, but much younger when they go to their bench. Here's Jaden Jensen, sends it up top, a 3. Taken there is up off the glass and no good. Don't think it touched the rim, so it did not reset the shot clock. We battle for the rebound, and we're going to call a jump ball, and the possession arrow will point towards Jones County. Coyotes have 12 seconds on the shot clock here as they'll trigger it from the baseline. I think what the officials are doing is they're conferring on the baseline, just making sure that shot clock did not need to be reset. From our vantage point, didn't look like the ball hit the rim, so Jones County will put it in play. Fallen baseline right as it comes out front and into the hands of Emma Hunt. Hunt will try to fade left and now pick up the dribble. Forces it into Jensen. Back out front to Hunt. And now Taylor Feddersen got to get a shot up. Here's Lily Moore from the corner. That shot is up, no good. Rebound loose, and another foul is going to be called on Jones County. Taylor Feddersen will pick up her second foul. So Wahlberg on the bench with 2, Taylor Feddersen with 2 personal fouls, and Jones County will put Brianna Smith into the ball game. The 5'8" sophomore will come to the bench or come off the bench and spell Feddersen. And Stanley County, as Taylor Stroop goes to the rim, shot is up, no good. Loose basketball. They'll tie it up, and we're going to have a jump ball called, and it is going to be Stanley County's basketball, but Stanley County is in the bonus for the remainder of this first half as they have that working for them. They have struggled putting up points here in this opening quarter. 14-5, Jones County has the lead. It is Scott, now Stroop, and Taylor travel. Stanley County now with 7 turnovers as Jones County will have an opportunity for the final shot of the opening quarter. And for Jones County, a team that has struggled offensively in this season so far, got to be happy about 14 here in this opening quarter. And now a whistle and an illegal screen is going to be called on Brianna Smith of Jones County, and that will be another turnover for the Coyotes. That is their second of the ball game. So now Stanley County with an opportunity, and they would love to be able to hit a bucket as time winds down here to build a little confidence. Here's Stroop on the run. They try to go screen and roll with Leaf Green, but it's defended well. Jada Jensen makes the defensive play, and that is how we close out this opening quarter. Scoreboard comes to you from Darren Boyle Sales. You can take advantage of great deals on all of my new and used inventory during my inventory reduction event. Check the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Check out the latest information at DarrenBoyleSales.com. 14-5, Jones County. We're back in 1 minute on KPLO.
Shine, the state senior health insurance program, and the Office of Attorney General, Division of Consumer Protection are fighting fraud and abuse in the healthcare system. If you have Medicare, you can help by guarding your Medicare number. Don't share it with anybody who contacts you by telephone, email, or in person. Medicare will never contact you for your Medicare number or other personal information. To report potential fraud, waste, or abuse, call Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986. That's 1-800-300-1986.
Do not miss the Stanley County Booster Club Chili and Soup Cook-Off, taking place on January 29th during the Todd County doubleheader. Serving happens from 5 to 7 p.m. You pay just $5 for a bottomless bowl and will receive 1 vote for your favorite soup or chili. That's the Stanley County Booster Club Chili and Soup Cook-Off, January 29th at the Parkview Gym. The Stanley County Booster Club, proud to be SC.
Well, Jaden Jensen with 12 first quarter points, and Stanley County with 8 turnovers in the opening quarter. Thus, the Coyotes with a 14-5 lead. They also have the basketball as we start quarter number 2, and Stanley County will work with a little bit of 2-3 zone here to start this second period. With John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. Lily Moore with an open look. From the right elbow, that's the shot that 2-3 zone gives you, and the shot is up, no good. Stanley County will come away with the rebound. Stanley County with just 1 field goal, 3 made free throws as they were 3 of 4 from the line. That's where their points came from as they work it inside. Carly Leafgreen shot is off glass and no good. Foul on Jaden Jensen will be her second personal foul. And Stanley County will go to the free throw line after the 8th team foul for Jones County. So keep in mind, Stanley County will be in the bonus for the remainder of this first half. And Carly Leafgreen, the 6-foot junior, will put the first free throw up, and it is good. 14-6 is our score as we work early in quarter number 2. And here is the second free throw. That is up, and it is also good by Carly Leafgreen. And now a whistle. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Jones County. We work early here in quarter number 2. It is a 14-7 lead for the Jones County Coyotes. And we're back in 1 minute on KPLO.
The Rusty Spur in Murdo is proud to support the area students in all of their activities and competitions. Stop into the Rusty Spur for family dining every single day, including a delicious soup and salad bar. For a great night out, try the all-you-can-eat prime rib special on Friday and Saturday nights. Check their Facebook page for events, live music, and specials. The Rusty Spur Steakhouse is locally owned and supports their community. Best of luck in the competition tonight from everybody at the Rusty Spur in Murdo.
Moore Building Center in Murdo is not just your average hardware store. In fact, they're your full-service small-town lumber and hardware store. They've got all types of fencing supplies, Pittsburgh paints, and an expanded line of DeWalt and Stanley tools. So you see, Moore Building Center is more than nuts and bolts. They're full service and ready to help you. Moore Building Center, proud to be family-owned and proud to sponsor area youth in sports and activities.
We would like to say hello to those of you joining us worldwide at drgnews.com, or if you're watching us on YouTube, you can also see us live on YouTube. Go to YouTube, search KPLO Sports, and there we be. 14-7 is our score as Jones County, using their second time out of the ballgame, will work with it offensively. Here is Emma Hunt, now Elizabeth Pullen as they go to the corner, Lily Moore, and back out front. 14 on the shot clock. As the Coyotes work it around the perimeter, here's a 3 by Emma Hunt that is up no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by the Coyotes, and it will belong to Stanley County. 14-7 is our score. 6:46 remains in the first half as the Lady Buffaloes will work with it once again. Taylor Stroop will work the basketball across half court. Now Cedar Scott with it. Down low, Carly Leafgreen. Shot is up, no good. Rebound is battled for. We're going to have a jump ball called. It was Shaylee Topel, the freshman that just checked in at the timeout. She was able to get that offensive rebound, but got tied up by Elizabeth Pullen. The possession arrow will point towards the Lady Buffaloes as Stanley County now will inbound it from the left side of the key. It will come into Topel, who will fire from 10, and the shot is up, no good. Rebound, Jaden Jensen. The 8th grader will work it across the half-court stripe as they go now inside to the corner to Moore. Inside Brianna Smith, and the ball is knocked out of her hands and out of bounds. Jones County will throw it in from the right corner as Elizabeth Pullen will make the play call. And it comes into Moore, who will launch the 3. It is offline and no good. Tibbs Topel with the rebound. She'll put the ball into the hands of Taylor Stroop, and the Lady Buffaloes will head the other way. Trailing by 7, they work with it here. It is Scott, now into the hands of Jordan Sosa, and back now to Topel, who will attack from the left wing. Pull-up jumper from 10 is short. Rebound pulled down by Jaden Jensen. Jones County is in a hurry as they push it across half court here. Jensen will set the offense at the top. Now it's Elizabeth Pullen. Emma Hunt with the basketball. Back to Jensen, who will launch the 3. That is front rimmed and no good. Rebound Lily Moore. Bounce pass to the free throw line. Jensen. Shot is off glass. Good. Count the basket, and a foul is called. And Jaden Jensen with another opportunity to complete a 3-point play as she has scored 14 now. As the foul is going to be whistled on Taylor Stroop. Stroop will pick up her first personal foul. 16-7 is our score. As the free throw by Jensen is up, and it is good. And Jaden Jensen now with 15 first half points It is a 17-7 lead for Jones County. They have a 10-point lead on the Lady Buffaloes as Taylor Stroop will bring it across half court. High post to Stroop, and a nice play there as it got to Bush. Now Stroop, and she goes to the rim, puts a shot up short. Offensive rebound, Carly Leafgreen, and then she is fouled on the way back up. And she will get free throws and a foul committed. It's on Jaden Jensen. Pardon me, no, it's Lily Moore. 12, not 21, and it will be her first foul. Pair of free throws for Carly Leafgreen, who has scored 4 points. First of 2 is up, and it is good. 17-8 is our score. 5:26 remains in this first half. As Carly Leafgreen gets ready with her second free throw, that is up, no good, and Jones County will get the rebound. Coyotes lead by 9 as they push it here. Jensen across the half-court stripe. Elizabeth Fullen, high post Smith. They go down to the corner on the right side. That is Moore. Now Smith back to Moore, who will launch the 3 just inside the arc and along 2. Up and good for the 5'2 junior. It is 19-8. Jones County now with an 11-point advantage, which is their biggest lead of the ball game. Stroop now to Scott as they overload the right side. Scott with the left-hand dribble. Tries the entry pass to Leafgreen. It's tipped and stolen away. 9 turnovers for Stanley County now as Jensen will head the other way. Now it's Fullen on the wing and out front. Here is Emma Hunt with the basketball. Back to the left side. And now to the top of the key. Ariana Smith with it. Back out front. Plenty of time on the shot clock as Jensen will work left side. Back out front. Now it is Hunt on the right side who fires from 15. Shot is up and it is no good. Rebound pulled down by Stanley County. Stanley County with 6 made free throws, just 1 field goal so far in the contest. Scott with it. Now Sosa to Bush. She'll try to drive into the lane. Ball is knocked away and stolen, and Jones County is going to use a timeout to save the possession, but Elizabeth Fullen, who was on the floor, did a smart play just to move the basketball out and not cause the travel, but by then Michael Hunt had already made the decision to call the timeout, and you can't take it back, so he'll take a 30-second break here. We'll take it with him. 19-8, Jones County leads as we are halfway through quarter number 2, and we are back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
Bankwest insurance agents like Lori Waldron work hard to find solutions that are right for you. As a rancher with 18 years of experience in the insurance industry, Lori understands what it takes to manage South Dakota's unpredictable nature. Contact Lori Waldron at Bankwest Insurance in Murdo and Kadoka for your personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance needs. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank. May go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
You can always send me an email. My email address is Darren Boyle at DakotaRadioGroup.com. Here, Jones County works offensively, and they are turned over by the Lady Buffaloes. Here is Taylor Stroop across half court. Inside Carly Leafgreen. Shot is up good, and Stanley County forced the tempo a little bit that time, and Leafgreen, who was kind of the trailer on that fast break, she was able to get to the rim and score. That's her second field goal of the ball game as she has scored 7, and it is 19-10. We have 3.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter, and here, shot is up and good, and it is Jaden Jensen that puts the ball in the basket. She has scored 17 in this first half, and it is 21-10. Working to the 3-minute mark of the quarter, entry pass to Leafgreen, tipped and stolen away by Jensen, and Jones County will head the other way as Jensen will slowly work it across half court, and again, they'll work against that Stanley County. It's more of a 1-3-1 zone now as Leafgreen chasing the basketball at the top, trying to take some shooting lanes away. Here's an entry pass that is tipped. It goes back out to Jensen. The shot clock was winding down. Jensen will launch the 3. Shot is up, no good. Stanley County will get the rebound. They'll push it the other way as they bring it across the half-court stripe. Taylor Stroop at the top of the key. Cedar Scott on the left or on the right side as they work it back to the top. Here's Shaylee Topol. Now to Bush. She'll fire a long-range jumper that is left short and no good. Rebound Leafgreen, put back good. Carly Leafgreen starting to get going. She has scored 9 for Stanley County now. And it is a 21-12 score as we work to the 2-minute mark of the first half. A very fast-moving first half of basketball here at Parkview Gym in Fort Pierre. Jensen to the baseline, Moore. Back out now, Jaden Jensen. Back to Emma Hunt. Now Elizabeth Pullen. High post to Brianna Smith as they work it back to the top of the key. Inside of 2 minutes remain in the half. Here's a three from the corner by Lily Moore that is short. May have been partially blocked as Stanley County will head the other way. Ball is tipped as Emma Hunt got a hand on it and knocked it out of bounds. It will remain with the Lady Buffaloes as they will go to their bench once again. Jordan Sosa will check in and Carly Leafgreen will check out. 29 on the shot clock for the Lady Buffaloes, and 1:48 remains here in the first half. Here's the inbounds, Topol. Now Stroop with it, deep in the right corner. She'll drive to her left and fire a jumper that is left off the front iron and short, and the ball will go out of bounds and belong to the Coyotes. 21-12 is our score as Jones County will slowly work the basketball across half court. Here is Emma Hunt with it. High post Jensen. Free throw line jumper is up and short. And both of these teams, especially Jones County, has went on a little bit of an offensive lull here in this second quarter. But they have been able to maintain a 9, 10, 11-point lead throughout the quarter after they led by 9 at the end of the opening period. Here is a three from Shaylee Topol at the top that is no good, but she's called for a travel, and the ball will belong to Jones County. Coyotes will have the basketball here as Kylie Heesen checks in for Stanley County, and Shaylee Topol will check out. We're in the final minute of the first half. Here's Jones County. It is Jensen, now up top Moore. She'll fire from deep. Shot is up good. Foot on the arc, so Lily Moore with another long two, and she has now scored 4 points. It is a 23-12 score as we are in the final minute of this first half. Here is driving down the lane Tatum Bush. Shot is up, no good. Battle for the rebound. A jump ball is going to be called, and the ball will belong to Jones County. So the Coyotes will have it. There's going to be about an 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. So Stanley County should wind up with at least one more possession here as Emma Hunt slowly works it across half court. Now it is Moore with the basketball on the right side of the key. Bounce pass at the top to Elizabeth Fullen as Stanley County will play a man-to-man on this exchange as the Coyotes working back around. Hunt, entry pass inside Smith. To the free throw circle, Jensen. She'll drive. Shot is blocked there. Fullen will grab the loose basketball, send it left to Lily Moore, and the shot is up good. Good job by Jones County scrambling there offensively as she scores the basket. Here's Stanley County the other way. They get it inside the Leafgreen, and Carly Leafgreen scores an easy two and an offensive explosion in the final 30 seconds of this first half as both teams get a basket. And it is Jones County to the locker room with an 11-point lead at intermission. Scoreboard comes to you from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment available at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Don't forget to check out DarrenBoyleSales.com. 25-14 Coyotes. And our buy right seed halftime report is next on KPLO.
Ray Hybrids is dedicated.
Hello?
Hybrids for custom northern farming solutions. They know the North. Contact Buy Right Seeds in Miller or Darren Boyle Sales in Fort Pierre to learn more. Always read and follow stewardship and pesticide label directions.
Looking to do good this holiday season but never seem to have any extra cash? Owyhee Federal Credit Union has you covered. If you have a loan with us for a small fee, you can skip one or all of your loan payments for either the month of November, December, or January. A portion of that fee will go to support a local charity. Just one way you can help us make our community a better place. Stop in and see us at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
If your checking account earns little or no interest and charges you ATM fees galore, isn't it time for a new checking account? At Bank West, E-Plus checking customers earn a great interest rate and never pay ATM fees. Can your current checking account do that? Switching to E-Plus is easy. Visit us online at bankwest-sd.bank or work with a friendly staff at one of our convenient locations. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Bottom Line Welding Service of Fort Pierre proudly sponsors this broadcast, wishing the Stanley County Buffaloes best of luck in sports and all of your activities. Bottom Line Welding offers on and off-site welding services, conveniently located at 1304 North Waldron in Fort Pierre. Contact Tim Hughes at 223-2063. That's 223-2063 for all of your welding needs. Go Buffaloes!
Murdo Ford is your hometown dealership with a reputation for great deals, new and pre-owned vehicles, and a friendly, hard-working sales and service staff. Just 55 miles south of high prices. Drive on over to Murdo Ford and check out their large selection or go online, murdo-ford.com. And if you're looking for something specific, Murdo Ford will find it for you with their vehicle locating service. Murdo Ford, a proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Welcome back to Parkview Gym in Fort Pierre. We are at halftime of our first game of our doubleheader of girls and boys basketball here tonight as the Jones County Coyotes, Stanley County Lady Buffaloes doing battle in game number one. And it is Jones County who got off to a very good start in this ball game. They opened up a 14-5 lead at the end of quarter number one. They have an 11-point lead here at the halftime break. 25-14 is our halftime score as the Coyotes are out in front. And we look at individual scoring. First off, for Stanley County, Lady Buffaloes led by Carly Leafgreen, who got off to a slow start, but was able to be the difference maker was able to make a big difference for Stanley County's offense late in the second quarter. She has 11 points in the ball game to lead the Lady Buffalo attack. Taylor Stroop with 3 and Jada Tibbs with 1. And a total of 14 for Stanley County. Lady Buffaloes went to the free throw line 7 times in the first half tonight. They were 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Turnovers were an issue, especially in the opening quarter for Stanley County. The Lady Buffaloes with 12 turnovers here at the halftime break. For the Jones County Coyotes, it was Jaden Jensen early and often in the first half for the Coyotes, the 8th grader, with 17 first half points. Lily Moore came on big in the second quarter. She hit some big shots late. She had 6 points, and Taylor Feddersen with 2 points in the ball game for the Coyotes. Jones County went to the free throw line 4 times in the first half, and they were 2 of 4 from the free throw line. And Jones County, all in all, did take very good care of the basketball throughout the first half. The Coyotes, by my stats, with just 3 turnovers in the first 16 minutes of play. Jones County, as we mentioned, led 14-5 at the end of the first quarter as they got things going, especially on the defensive end, as they were able to keep the ball away from Stanley County getting the ball inside. But with that, fouls have added up, and we talked about defense for Jones County in the first half of this ball game, and the way their season is set up, I think defense for them is going to have to be big until their offense comes along, but they're also going to have to learn not to foul. And one of the things that we will watch going into the second half is the foul situation. Taylor Feddersen with 2 personal fouls. Things changed a lot when she went to the bench. Also, Jaden Jensen with 2 personal fouls, but she was able to play through that as she played most of the second quarter with those 2 personal fouls. Mallory Wahlberg did wind up going to the bench early in quarter number 2 after she picked up her second foul, and that allowed Stanley County to amass a lot of free throw attempts in the first half of the ball game here. We'll see what adjustments are made as we get things set here for the third quarter of basketball just a few moments away. We'll have high school basketball for you Thursday night on KPLO as we will be in Presho. We'll be at the Lyman Gardens as the Lyman Raiders girls basketball team will take on Sully Buttes. Game scheduled to tip off at around 8 o'clock. Our pros pregame will come your way at around 7:45 on Thursday. And then Friday, our final matchup of high school basketball before Christmas will be a doubleheader from the Hyde County Memorial Auditorium in Highmore. The Highmore Herald Pirates hosting Wessington Springs in a girls-boys doubleheader, will get underway somewhere around 6:30 or so on Friday night, right here on KPLO. 25-14 is our halftime score, and we will take a 3-minute break. We'll return for coverage of the second half. You're listening to coverage of regional high school basketball from KPLO.
Pioneer Country Mart is a proud sponsor of high school athletics and all area youth activities. Pioneer Country Mart is a great place to stop along I-90. They are open 7 days a week from 6:30 a.m. to midnight. You'll find clean restrooms, friendly service, and plenty of parking close to the door. Load up on beverages, snacks, fuel, and take a quick break in the casino. Pioneer Country Mart also has diesel fuel. Pioneer Country Mart in Murdo, proud to support high school activities and athletes.
First Fidelity Bank wishes the Wolverines good luck in their game. First Fidelity Bank is proud to be a family-owned community bank in Murdo. Strong enough to stand on their own, but small enough to understand and appreciate the real-life needs of the people they serve. Call First Fidelity Bank to set up an appointment, or just stop in and see what they can do for you. Good luck, Wolverines, from your fans at First Fidelity Bank in Murdo.
McDonald's in Pierre is hiring. This is Stacy Lee, the general manager of the Pierre McDonald's. We are offering flexible scheduling, advancement opportunities, along with great wages. McDonald's in Pierre wants you. McDonald's in Pierre is looking to add more talent starting at $10 an hour. Plus, McDonald's Archways to Opportunity provides eligible employees online program to get your high school diploma for free. Tuition assistance up to $3,000 a year and scholarships. Apply online at mcdonalds.com/careers or stop in at McDonald's in Pierre.
At Dakota Mac, we offer more than 30-year fixed-rate mortgages and access to working capital. We offer you our grit, our determination, and our expertise. If you're looking for more than ag business as usual, dig deeper with Dakota Mac. Visit dakotamac.com, equal housing lender.
First Dakota National Bank in Pierre and Blunt are your local Dakota Mac Ag real estate specialist. Are you ready to dig deeper? Give us a call today at 605-224-5817.
Don't be whiny. Protect your hiney. Up to 90% of colon cancer can be avoided with routine colonoscopies, yet 1/3 of adults skip their colonoscopy. We understand why you're whining, but colon prep is manageable. It's one evening followed by a simple procedure that could save your life. So what are you waiting for? Don't be whiny. Protect your hiney. Schedule a colonoscopy at avera.org/colon or call 888-422-1410.
Do not miss the Stanley County Booster Club Chili and Soup Cook-Off, taking place on January 29th during the Todd County Doubleheader. Serving happens from 5 to 7 p.m. You pay just $5 for a bottomless bowl and will receive one vote for your favorite soup or chili. That's the Stanley County Booster Club Chili and Soup Cook-Off, January 29th at the Parkview Gym. The Stanley County Booster Club, proud to be SC.
You're listening to coverage of regional high school basketball on KPLO 94.5 FM Reliance, Chamberlain, Stanley and Jones County, and 100.5 FM in Pierre, Fort Pierre. We are proud members of the Dakota Radio Group with John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters. I'm Darren Boyle as we get ready to go to work here in quarter number 3. Stanley County with the basketball. Stroop, Tibbs, Scott, Bush, and Leaf Green will start the second half in an entry pass. Leaf Green tipped and stolen away. Turnover number 13 for the Lady Buffaloes, and here comes Jones County. Moore, Volberg, Jensen, Pullen, and Feddersen The starting five for both teams will start here in this second half. And here is Lily Moore, who's had an opportunity to knock down some perimeter jumpers in the first half. Her first attempt of the second half comes from the right wing, and it is up and no good. And the rebound pulled down by Stanley County. On the move, this is Tibbs as she gets cut off at the baseline. Kept her dribble, though, and she's able to bring it back out front. Now it's Bush down the lane. She'll go to the rim and score the two. Tatum Bush, the 5'8 junior for Stanley County, will score the basket. 25-16 is our score. We have played a minute here in quarter number 3. Here's a cross-court pass stolen by Cedar Scott. Scott will push it up the floor, but is caught from behind, so she'll send it out front. Here is a three-point try for Jada Tibbs. It's up and good. 25-19. And all of a sudden, an 11-point lead is down to 6. We have a lot of basketball to play. Here's Feddersen on the block. Shot is up, no good. Carly Leafgreen will get the rebound, and Stanley County trying to force the tempo here as they push it across half court. Stroop at the top of the key. High post comes to Bush. Shovel pass to Stroop. She'll drive and fire. Gets to the rim. Shot is no good. And a foul on the rebound is going to be whistled against the Lady Buffaloes, and it is on Carly Leafgreen. Leafgreen with her first foul. It will be the first team foul of the second half for Stanley County. As Lily Moore will check out of the ball game. Emma Hunt will check into the contest for Jones County. And the Coyotes will have the basketball as Hunt will bring it across half court. Here is Elizabeth Pullen. Right side, up top, Wahlberg, bounce past Hunt. They work the entry pass down low. It is to Feddersen. She'll kick it out. Corner three try from Hunt is up, no good. Rebound Stanley County. And the Lady Buffaloes will head the other way. 2 minutes gone here in this third quarter as the Coyotes nursing a 6-point advantage now. Cedar Scott right wing, up top Bush. Now it's to Tibbs, who will step back behind the arc. She'll launch for three once again. Shot is up, no good. Rebound Jones County. Here come the Coyotes. It's Jaden Jensen, who scored 17 in the first half. She'll get the offense started. It is Fullen on the wing left, and back to the top, Wahlberg. Into the hands of Fullen. Now it's Hunt. Entry pass Feddersen. Kicks it back to the corner. And back out front it comes. 15 on the shot clock for the Coyotes. Fullen, Wahlberg, back to Fullen. They try another dangerous cross-court pass at Cedar Scott. Almost picked off. Now Feddersen will operate on the wing. Gets to the baseline. Puts up a jumper that is no good. Cedar Scott will get the rebound. Good defense by the Lady Buffaloes as they tried to draw closer. Scott will push it into the front court. And Stanley County will go to work. Here is Bush on the right side of the, or left side of the key, pardon me. Back out front. And to the wing now, it is Stroop, and she was trying to work the crossover move on Emma Hunt, and she is calling for the travel, and that will be a turnover for Stanley County. Their 14th of the ball game, their second turnover of the second half. 5 minutes remain in the third quarter. 25-19, the lead to Jones County as the Coyotes will work with it. Here is Feddersen, high post, up top, Wahlberg. Now back to the left side as they try to load it up. Dangerous pass inside. They got it to Jensen, but she was double covered. Kick out to Fullen. It's no good. Rebound Emma Hunt. She is trapped in the baseline. Back out front, Fullen. Shot clock did not reset, so the Coyotes have 12 to get something done. Back out it comes to Fullen. Now to Wahlberg. Fullen inside Jensen. She'll put up a shot that is front ironed and short. The rebound pulled down by Stanley County. And again, the Lady Buffaloes with good defense. And again, Stanley County trails by 6 as they work with it offensively. Scott to Stroop. Now she'll drive and fire. Shot is up, no good. Jones County will come away with the rebound. Halfway through quarter number 3. 25-19 is our score. Feddersen baseline left. Inside it comes to Jensen. Shot is no good, but she will draw a foul. And I believe we'll get free throws, but we'll wait for the call here, as it is going to be whistled on Carly Leafgreen. That will be her second, and it will not be a shooting foul. So the Coyotes will inbound it from the left side of the key with exactly 4 minutes remaining in the half. As the inbounds will come out to Wahlberg. Now it is Jensen with it. To the corner, Lily Moore. Stanley County playing a man-to-man defense. Their defense has looked much better here in this second half. As the Coyotes try to work the ball inside, a bounce pass that is tipped and stolen away. That is 5 turnovers on Jones County now. It's Stanley County trying to draw closer than 6. It is Stroop to Scott. Corner 3 short. Rebound Jones County. And the Coyotes will head the other way, and kind of the opposite of what we had in the first half, where Jones County were the aggressors in that first half of basketball. Jones County, a little more deliberate, although they take a 3 from up top by Lily Moore that is up no good. Stanley County on the move. It is Leaf Green to the rim. Shot is blocked. Ball will go out of bounds. It will belong to the Lady Buffaloes, but boy, they got the ball up the floor in a hurry. As they go to the bench here, Jada Tibbs will check out. Shaylee Topol back into the ball game for the Lady Buffaloes. 25-19 is our score. Coyotes have been shut out here in this third quarter. The inbounds comes in. Stanley County with it. It is Sosa inside, and she will draw a foul. And I believe there are free throws coming here as the personal is going to be whistled on Mallory Wahlberg, and that will be personal foul number 3. For the Coyotes, their first team foul of the second half. And it will put Jordan Sosa to the free throw line. She is a 5'9" freshman who will shoot 2. And the first is up, and it is good. Jada Tibbs will check in. Cedar Scott will check out. 3:12 remains in the third quarter. It is a 25-20 score as the second free throw by Sosa is up and no good. And the rebound to Jones County. They'll push it. Here is Lily Moore on the baseline. She'll drive, gets to the rim, and she is fouled. And I believe it is Tibbs that's going to be whistled for the personal, and it is. Jada will pick up her third foul. And for Stanley County, they, as we mentioned, played a lot better defense, but again, it has come at a cost, as now they have already committed their third team foul. Again, not a shooting foul, so Jones County will inbound it as they throw it in from the right baseline. High post Feddersen to Moore in the corner. She'll fire from deep. That three-point try is up no good. She'll chase down their own rebound. They'll post up Feddersen. That shot is rejected by Leaf Green, and Stanley County the other way, a little too quick this time. They turn the basketball over. Their 15th turnover of the ball game. As Jones County heads the other way, 25-20. Here's a screen and roll to Jensen. Shot is up, no good. Rebound Stanley County, and now the Lady Buffaloes will push. As Stroop brings it across the half-court stripe, sends it to the wing now, Topol. As Jones County scrambling, playing a man-to-man defense. Tibbs will get a step. She'll drive and fire. Shot is blocked. Foul on Jaden Jensen. Jensen will pick up her third foul. And this will be free throws for Stanley County, and the Lady Buffaloes have been creating their own offense here in the second half. Definitely the aggressors when it comes to going to the rim. Second team foul against the Coyotes if you're scoring at home. The first free throw by Tibbs is up, and it is good. 25-21. It has been a 7-0 scoring run for Stanley County here in this third quarter. Got to give credit the way their defense has played here in the second half so far. They've done a good job from the free throw line as well. 6 of 7 in the first half, 3 of 4 here in the third quarter, and it's a 25-22 score. They have trailed by as many as 11, and now it's a one-possession game. Here's Elizabeth Fullen, Mallory Wahlberg. Lily Moore back to Fullen. Moore will get in the lane. Shot is up, no good. Rebound loose, still loose, and Stanley County will come away with it. And we have an official's timeout, as I believe we have a player a little bit shaken up here. It's a Jones County player who is injured underneath the basket. We cannot see it from our vantage point. So she will be tended to, and we will take a quick break. 25-22. Jones County hanging on to a 3-point advantage, and we're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
The Rusty Spur in Murdo is proud to support the area students in all of their activities and competitions. Stop into the Rusty Spur for family dining every single day, including a delicious soup and salad bar. For a great night out, try the all-you-can-eat prime rib special on Friday and Saturday nights. Check their Facebook page for events, live music, and specials. The Rusty Spur Steakhouse is locally owned and supports their community. Best of luck in the competition tonight from everybody at the Rusty Spur in Murdo.
Timeouts are brought to you by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho. And your next timeout, stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge for a great meal and beverage. The injured player for Jones County, Taylor Feddersen, She is helped over to the corner here of Parkview Gym and tended to by Stanley County trainer Sierra Moeller. And Jones County will go back defensively as Brianna Smith will check back into the contest. She played a lot of minutes and played pretty well for Jones County in the first half. And now Stanley County will work with it, a 3 to tie as the Lady Buffaloes go to work. Here is Tibbs on the left side, down to the baseline. Sends it back out front. Ball is tipped, ball is loose. Tibbs will come away with it as she will try to attack on the left side. Back out front, Stroop. 12 on the shot clock for the Lady Buffaloes as they again try to work the ball inside. But Tibbs loses patience, fires a 3 from up top. Shot is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Jones County. It is Jensen across half court. Wahlberg on the right wing. Back out front, Fullen. She'll step inside the free throw circle. Doesn't attempt the jumper, although she was open for a moment. Now it's Jensen with it, into the hands of Brianna Smith. And now it is Fullen who will dump it down low. Here's Lily Moore on the move, and she is tied up. And we're going to have a foul called on Stanley County. Tatum Bush with the personal. It will be her first. And Lily Moore at the free throw line to shoot a pair of free throws. And for Jones County, their first free throw attempts of the second half. Chance to avoid the shutout in this third quarter. And Moore's first free throw is up, and it is no good. Cedar Scott, Carly Leafgreen back into the ball game for Stanley County. As Moore with the second free throw attempt, that is back iron and no good. And Jones County still 0 for quarter number 3. 25-22. 3-point ball game as Jones County works out in front. That 11-point lead they had at halftime is long gone. And here is Stanley County. Tibbs on the wing left. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Jones County had it, lost it out of bounds. Stanley County with a second chance opportunity here as they will throw it in from the right side of the key. 53 seconds remain in the quarter. Stanley County has not led in this ball game. It is Scott to Tibbs. Tibbs to Stroop. Stroop on the left side will work it back out front. It's Tibbs once again. Drawing some double coverage now. She'll get a step, drives baseline, puts the shot up and in. Jada Tibbs with 7 points here in this, well, it is 7 as we work on our math skills here. 7 points in the quarter for the 5'2 junior. And it is 25-24. Final seconds of quarter number 3. Here's Lily Moore from deep in the corner. That 3 rattles home. Second 3 of the ball game for Jones County. 28-24 now. As the Coyotes score their first points of the quarter on what could be their final possession. But they will get another crack at it as Kaylee Stroop is called for a travel. And for Stanley County, that is turnover number 16. 8 seconds remain in the quarter. Here is Jaden Jensen. Sends it to the corner to Moore, who will throw it high post. Here's Brianna Smith. Her jumper is blocked by Leafgreen and short, and that brings quarter number 3 to a close. Scoreboard comes to you from Darren Boyle Sales. I have a great selection of new and used farm equipment at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre, and we're dealing during our inventory reduction event. Check out the inventory at DarrenBoyleSales.com. 28-24 Jones County. We're back with the fourth quarter in 1 minute on KPLO.
Moore Building Center in Murdo is not just your average hardware store. In fact, they're your full-service small-town lumber and hardware store. They've got all types of fencing supplies, Pittsburgh paints, and an expanded line of DeWalt and Stanley tools. So you see, Moore Building Center is more than nuts and bolts. They're full service and ready to help you. Moore Building Center, proud to be family-owned and proud to sponsor area youth in sports and activities.
Bankwest insurance agents like Lori Waldron work hard to find solutions that are right for you. As a rancher with 18 years of experience in the insurance industry, Lori understands what it takes to manage South Dakota's unpredictable nature. Contact Lori Waldron at Bankwest Insurance in Murdo and Kadoka for your personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance needs. Bankwest. Convenient, connected, committed. Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank. They go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
Jones County with the basketball as we go to the fourth quarter. Here is Lily Moore with the basketball. Elizabeth Bullen back to Moore now. The Coyotes have 17 seconds on the shot clock. Stanley County has done a very nice job on the defensive end here in this second half, holding Jones County to just 3 points. Coyotes will force it inside to Jensen. Shot is up, no good. Backside rebound, Brianna Smith, the sophomore, will put it up and in. Coyotes will score first here in the fourth quarter, and they have a 30-24 lead. Here is Tibbs to Stroop, working that left side, rocking and fire as Taylor. Shot is up, no good. Rebound out of bounds. It will belong to Stanley County as it was touched last by Jones County. And it will be Stroop who will inbound it on the right side as Jones County will try to match up and play man-to-man. The inbounds comes out to Tibbs. Now it is Cedar Scott on the right side as they go back to Tibbs. She has it right corner now, and back out front, high post to Bush, who feeds it down low. Leafgreen. Shot is up, good. Carly Leafgreen scores the basket, her first points of the second half. She has 13 now, and it's 30-26. We have played a minute here in the fourth quarter. Brianna Smith, high post, sends it back out. Elizabeth Bullen now. We're a long way from the bonus on either side. Stanley County with 4 team fouls, Jones County with 2. And here is Brianna Smith, open from about 8 feet away, and she puts it up and in. Brianna Smith now with 4 points. Those are big points for Jones County, who have struggled offensively here in the second half. But she has scored 4 in the quarter. It's 32-26. Here is Jada Tibbs. Out front, Cedar Scott. Deep three taken. That is offline and no good. Jaden Jensen will get the rebound. Here is Jones County now as Jensen will push. Up the floor, Volberg. Kick out Jensen. Quick jumper up and no good. Rebound loose. Rebound out of bounds. And we are going to have, I believe we're going to have a foul called on Jones County. We will. It's on Mallory Volberg, and the 8th grader will pick up her 4th personal foul. It will be the 3rd team foul against Jones County. And with a lot of basketball to be played, Emma Hunt will head to the scorer's table, and Volberg will check out here in just a moment. But Stanley County first will lob it inside to Carly Leafgreen, who will score another 2. 32-28 is our score. Jones County, who did score first and has led throughout, led by as many as 11 through the second quarter, and led by 11 at the halftime break. But Stanley County has cranked up their defense, pushed up the tempo of their offense a little bit in the second half, and that has helped get them going. And here is Jones County. Runner is up, no good by Fullen. Rebound to Lily Moore. That shot won't go. Now Stanley County will come away with it. And here is Jada Tibbs the other way. Again, a 3 would make it interesting. And the Lady Buffaloes have hit a couple of them here in the second half. Tibbs inside Leafgreen. In traffic, made a tough catch. Shot is up, no good. And the rebound to Mallory Volberg, and Jones County will head the other way. 32-28. Jones County with a 4-point lead inside of 5 minutes remaining in, dare I say, regulation. And we are going to have a timeout taken by Jones County. Their next to last timeout, and it will be a 30-second timeout with 4:51 remaining. 32-28 Jones County. We're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
Murdo Ford is your hometown dealership with a reputation for great deals, new and pre-owned vehicles, and a friendly, hard-working sales and service staff. Just 55 miles south of high prices. Drive on over to Murdo Ford and check out their large selection, or go online, murdo-ford.com. And if you're looking for something specific, Murdo Ford will find it for you with their vehicle locating service. Murdo Ford, a proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Stay with us during our post game. We'll have the KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game for both of our doubleheader contests tonight. We'll do a quick wrap-up here after Game 1 and set the stage for the boys matchup between Jones County and Stanley County. 2 teams off to a very good start. Jones County 2-1 in the season. They have won their last 2 games in a row. Stanley County, the Buffaloes, off to a 2-0 start on the season. Jones County with 1 full timeout remaining. They took a 30 But we're informed by the scores table that they did not have a 30, so they took a full here. And now we are just getting back to action as Jones County will put the basketball back in play. 18 on the shot clock as they inbound it. Here is Emma Hunt into the hands of Lily Moore. Now it is Jensen to Moore, who will fire from the wing. Shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Stanley County. They'll try to force the issue as Scott pushes it across half court. Now it is Tibbs who will try to throw it cross court, and it's over everybody's head and out of bounds. And for Stanley County, turnover number 17 as the ball goes back to the team in the road blue. That's the Jones County Coyotes, who have a 32-28 lead. They'll slowly work it across half court. It is Jensen, now Moore. Bounce pass back to Jensen, who draws double coverage. Back up top to Moore, who will try a three off glass. It's no good. Rebound Jensen, who will put it up and in. Jaden Jensen, her first points of the second half. She has 19 in the ball game. And the Coyotes now with some breathing room. It's 34-28. We are halfway home in quarter number 4. Here is Cedar Scott. Tries the backside lob. Somehow got it there to Carly Leafgreen. And Leafgreen will score the 2. Tough catch, or tough pass to begin with. A tougher catch. And now a steal by Jada Tibbs with the left hand. She goes to the rim. Layup good. All of a sudden, it's a 2-point ball game once again. 34-32 with 3.5 minutes remaining. Here is Jensen across half court. Moore, lob inside. It is tipped. Jones County will try to keep it alive. I think Elizabeth Fullen wasn't sure if she had touched it last or not, so she went after it after it looked like it was off Stanley County. She tried to keep it alive, and then it was tied up, and on the alternating possession, it will belong to the Lady Buffaloes, who can tie or take the lead this time down. High posted comes to Bush, who holds the ball over the top of her head as she will drive baseline. Now try the shovel pass, and it's tipped and stolen away. Turnover Stanley County. The Coyote defense makes a play as they bring the ball into the front court. Inside of 3 minutes remaining in this one, 34-32 is our score. Lily Moore with the basketball at the top as Stanley County will chase in a man-to-man. Here is a pass to Jensen, and a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Taylor Stroop. It will be her second. It is team foul number 5 against the Lady Buffaloes. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Stanley County. So it's crunch time here with 2:45 remaining. We work in the fourth quarter. It is 34-32 Coyotes, and we will break for 30 seconds on KPLO.
Pioneer Country Mart is a proud sponsor of high school athletics and all area youth activities. Pioneer Country Mart is a great place to stop along I-90. They are open 7 days a week from 6:30 a.m. to midnight. You'll find clean restrooms, friendly service, and plenty of parking close to the door. Load up on beverages, snacks, fuel, and take a quick break in the casino. Pioneer Country Mart also has diesel fuel. Pioneer Country Mart in Murdo, proud to support high school activities and athletes.
With John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. 34-32 is our score, as Jones County will, I believe, have the basketball here. They have a 2-point advantage. Coyotes with 1 timeout remaining. Stanley County with 3. 5 team fouls for the Lady Buffaloes, who, when it's all said and done, are going to have to probably get things done on the defensive end if they want to pick up their first victory of the season. Coyotes will throw in on the side in front of their own bench. It will be Fullen, Jensen, Moore, Valberg, and Emma Hunt on the floor for Jones County, as Elizabeth Fullen with the inbound will put it in play. Here is Jaden Jensen now as the Coyotes will spread it out a little. Lily Moore into the hands now of Emma Hunt. Hunt will catch a screen and drive to the right and now to the left as they send it back out front. 23 on the shot clock. They send it to the right side. Moore. She'll launch a 3. Shot is up, no good. Leafgreen with the rebound. Here is Stroop the other way. Quickly up the right sideline. Leafgreen will post in the lane. Loses her balance. They wind up on the floor. They're going to call a jump ball, and they will give the basketball to Jones County. A turnover for the Lady Buffaloes, their 19th of the ball game. As Jones County will have another opportunity to work on the clock, at least that looked like what they were trying to do on the last possession, till they took that three as the shot clock was winding down. Here is Jensen in the corner trying to post up Wahlberg, and the ball tipped. And we're going to have a foul called on Stanley County, and that will be the third on Leaf Green. And it will be the 6th team foul, so Jones County will be in the bonus for the remainder of the contest, and Jones County cannot get the ball inbounded. Good defense on the part of the Lady Buffaloes to force the 8th turnover of the ball game for Jones County. 34-32. Jones County with a 2-point lead and 2 minutes remain in this ball game. Here is Stroop to Scott. Bush now Tibbs. Ball is tipped. It's loose. It's stolen away. Mallory Wahlberg with the defensive play for the Coyotes. And they have it here. And again, they'll work the clock. Screen out front for Jensen as she'll work to the left wing. Bounce pass out front, and it's stolen away. This is Taylor Stroop to the rim. Shot is up. No good. And the rebound kept alive, but off of Jones County and out of bounds. And another opportunity for the Lady Buffaloes. 34-32 is our score. A minute 35 remains. They're going to reset the shot clock. So it will be Stroop who will inbound it on the baseline. And after a short conversation, Stanley County will inbound it, and it is Cedar Scott for the lead. The three is up and no good. And Jones County will come away with the rebound. 34-32 with a minute 25 remaining. Here is Wahlberg deep in the right corner. Holding the basketball. Working against Carly Leafgreen, who's giving him some space on the wing. Now they'll move it back around. Here's Jones County. Entry pass down low. It's knocked away and stolen. Good job there with position defense from Tatum Bush. Jones County with 10 turnovers. Here is Scott on the move. She'll get to the lane. Shot is no good, but we will have a foul called, and free throws are upcoming for the Lady Buffaloes, and some good court awareness there by Cedar Scott. Nobody really picked her up to slow down the basketball, and she went right to the rim as we have a injured Jones County player. And that's Elizabeth Fullen, who will I guess will stay in the ball game, although she was shaken up. She was the player that they stopped play for, and Mallory Wahlberg will check out. Fullen trying to explain to the officials that she's okay, and here is Cedar Scott at the free throw line to shoot two. The only starter who has not scored for the Lady Buffaloes tonight. Free throw is up, and it is no good. Fullen will check out now as Brianna Smith will check back into the ball game. We still have a minute 2 remaining in this fourth quarter. It is a 34-32 score. Scott with the free throw. It is short. Leaf Green with the rebound for the tie. It's no good. She gets her own rebound, and then she is fouled by Jones County. She got the offensive rebound, may have got a little bit away with a little bit of a push underneath, but she will get to the free throw line here and shoot two. The foul is going to be whistled on Jaden Jensen. Leaf Green, 3 of 3 from the free throw line in the first half. And the first free throw is up, and it is good. 34-33 Jones County with less than a minute remaining in this ball game. Here is the second free throw for the tie. It is no good. Jones County will get the rebound. Foul called on the Lady Buffaloes. Cedar Scott tried to get away with the same push underneath the basket that Leaf Green did on the previous play. She will be whistled for her second foul. So Jones County with an opportunity here at the free throw line. They were 2 of 4 in the first half, 0 of 2 in the second half of this ball game. And Jaden Jensen, who is 2 of 4 from the line, shooting a 1-and-1, trying to add to that 1-point advantage. And the free throw is good. 35-33, Jones County by 2. 58.2 seconds remain 30-second timeout taken by Stanley County, and this is a good timeout here by Adam Dannenbrink. You want to ice the shooter if you can just a little, but you also want to have something in place if she makes the free throw or not. You want to get the ball up the floor in a hurry, and that's what Stanley County will try to do. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back to Parkview Gym after this on KPLO.
First Fidelity Bank wishes the Wolverines good luck in their game. First Fidelity Bank is proud to be a family-owned community bank in Murdo. Strong enough to stand on their own, but small enough to understand and appreciate the real-life needs of the people they serve. Call First Fidelity Bank to set up an appointment, or just stop in and see what they can do for you. Good luck, Wolverines, from your fans at First Fidelity Bank in Murdo.
With John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. 35-33. The Coyotes with a 2-point advantage. Jaden Jensen at the free throw line finishing up here. Shooting the bonus. The free throw will rim in and out. No good. Stanley County will get the rebound. 2 to tie, a 3 to take the lead. Here is Taylor Stroop to the rim. Shot is no good. Rebound, Leaf Green. Put back won't go. Here is Stroop inside and a whistle. And a foul is going to be called on Jones County. And again, the Lady Buffaloes with opportunities at point-blank range, but could not finish. Foul on Emma Hunt will be her second. It is the 6th team foul against Jones County, so Stanley County will be in the bonus for the remainder. And Stanley County, once they get lined up here, will inbound it from the left side of the key. It will be Stroop who will trigger the inbound. And then comes inside to Bush, who cannot hang on to it. There was a ton of contact on the baseline, but Tatum Bush couldn't hang on to it, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's a turnover for Stanley County. And now the Lady Buffaloes are going to use another timeout, and they'll have one timeout remaining. 35-33 Jones County. And again, we'll pause for 30 seconds on KPLO.
McDonald's in Pierre is hiring. This is Stacy Lee, the general manager of the Pierre McDonald's. We are offering flexible scheduling, advancement opportunities, along with great wages. McDonald's in Pierre wants you. McDonald's in Pierre is looking to add more talent starting at $10 an hour. Plus, McDonald's Archways to Opportunity provides eligible employees online program to get your high school diploma for free. Tuition assistance up to $3,000 a year and scholarships. Apply online at mcdonalds.com/careers or stop in at McDonald's in Pierre.
35-33, Jones County has the lead. The Coyotes have led by as many as 11 in this ball game. The last time they had a double-digit lead was at the halftime break. Stanley County has cut it to a 2-point deficit on a couple different occasions, and now trying to make the defensive play to give them an opportunity. Full court pressure applied by the Lady Buffaloes, and a foul in the backcourt on Jada Tibbs. Tibbs will pick up her 4th foul, and we head to the other end, and Jones County needing to knock down a couple free throws here to try to put this ball game away so they can pick up their first win of the season. Emma Hunt at the free throw line shooting the 1-and-1. The 5'4" 8th grader scoreless tonight. Coyotes just 1 of 4 from the free throw line in the second half of tonight's ball game. The free throw by Hunt is up, and it is back ironed and no good. Here comes Stanley County. 2 to tie, a 3 to take the lead. Here is Tibbs. Stroop, 3-ball, no good. It will go out of bounds and belong to the Coyotes, but they got the look they wanted. Stroop maybe could have set her feet just a little bit more, but they had an open look from the right wing. Shot did not go down. So Jones County will inbound it. Elizabeth Fullen trying to put it in play. Got it to Jaden Jensen. It's turned over to tie the game. It is Carly Leafgreen going to the rim. We are tied at 35 and a timeout Jones County. The Coyotes will use their final timeout here as Carly Leafgreen and Jada Tibbs with some of that varsity experience we talked about in the pregame interview with both head coaches. did a good job there of forcing the turnover. Leaf Green was able to go to the rim and score the basket. Leaf Green now with 20 points on the night, and we are tied at 35. 22.4 seconds remain. Both teams are in the bonus. The possession arrow will point towards Stanley County. And Stanley County, they have one timeout remaining in this ball game. Jones County, as we mentioned, just used their final timeout as the Coyotes will look to put it in play as they will finally finish up their timeout. And they'll head down to underneath the Stanley County basket to put it in play. It will be Elizabeth Fullen, Emma Hunt, Jaden Jensen, Lily Moore, and Brianna Smith on the floor for Jones County. The inbounds to Jensen. It's stolen away by Stroop, and then she is fouled. A good job defensively by the Lady Buffaloes, forcing the turnover on Jones County. That is their 12th of the ball game. Foul will be whistled on Elizabeth Fullen. That will be her first foul. And to the free throw line is Taylor Stroop, shooting a 1-and-1 here. Chance to give Stanley County their first lead of the ball game. The free throw is no good. And we are going to have a lane violation on Jones County. Somebody got in there early. Leaf Green and Fullen, or Jaden Jensen, are the ones that are really jockeying for position. As the free throw here is up and good, and Taylor Stroop will get another free throw. And Stanley County with their first lead of the ball game at 36-35, and now Stanley County will use their final timeout of the ball game. 18 seconds remain. 36-35 Stanley County. Let's take a 30-second break and return on KPLO.
At Dakota Mac, we know your legacy can't be measured in acres. Every ag producer has unique skills, a unique point of view, and faces unique challenges. Any bank can give you a loan. At Dakota Mac, we want to help you secure your legacy. Let's dig deeper. Visit DakotaMac.com. Equal housing lender.
First Dakota National Bank in Pierre and Blunt are your local Dakota Mac Ag real estate specialist. Are you ready to dig deeper? Give us a call today at 605-224-5817.
36-35 is our score as Stanley County has their first lead of the ball game. Both teams are out of timeout. We'll finish up with Taylor Stroop at the free throw line. And then Jones County should have one more offensive opportunity with a chance to either tie or take the lead here, depending on what is going to happen on this free throw. That lane violation for Jones County, it gave Stanley County that second free throw opportunity. Stroop will hit two, and now it's 37-35. No full court pressure, and here comes Jones County. Jaden Jensen, who scored 20 tonight, will have the basketball at the top. Bounce pass, they go inside. Jensen in traffic, shot is up, good. No, wave off the basket. And Jones County is going to have to earn it at the free throw line. A 1-and-1 situation. A foul given here by Taylor Stroop, and a smart foul at that. It stopped the continuation, and now Jensen, who is 3 of 6 from the free throw line tonight, will need both of these free throws for the Coyotes. And the first is up and good. In the 1-and-1, you got to make the first, earn the second. Jensen was able to do that. 37-36 Stanley County. 11 seconds remaining. We work here in the fourth quarter. Second free throw up. Second free throw is good by Jaden Jensen. Remember, both teams out of timeouts, so here we go. Stroop up the right sideline. Screen and roll with Leaf Green. In the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebound Jones County. And a foul is going to be whistled on Stanley County. And we're going to head the other way for free throws. Stanley County trying to tie things up. Instead, a foul called on Carly Leaf Green. It will be her fourth foul. And with 0.4 of a second remaining, it is Brianna Smith at the free throw line. This will be a two-shot situation after the 10th foul committed by the Lady Buffaloes. Two chances to win the game for the 5'8 sophomore. Free throw is no good. And we're going to go to overtime, but I think we're going to regroup here. The free throw was no good, but it is a two-shot situation. We're in the double bonus, so another free throw is upcoming. They'll put 0.4 of a second back on the clock, but that's really a moot point. Smith at the free throw line getting some encouragement from her teammates and an opportunity to make a free throw and win this ball game. For the win, it's no good. An extra free basketball for everybody. We are going to overtime as we are tied at 37. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the farm equipment at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Check out DarrenBoyleSales.com. We will return after we take a 1-minute break on KPLO.
Don't be whiny. Protect your hiney. Up to 90% of colon cancer can be avoided with routine colonoscopies. Yet 1/3 of adults skip their colonoscopy. We understand why you're whining, but colon prep is manageable. It's one evening followed by a simple procedure that could save your life. So what are you waiting for? Don't be whiny. Protect your hiney. Schedule a colonoscopy at avera.org/colon or call 888-422-1410.
Do not miss the Stanley County Booster Club Chili and Soup Cook-Off, taking place on January 29th during the Todd County doubleheader. Serving happens from 5 to 7 p.m. You pay just $5 for a bottomless bowl and will receive one vote for your favorite soup or chili. That's the Stanley County Booster Club Chili and Soup Cook-Off, January 29th at the Parkview Gym. The Stanley County Booster Club, proud to be SC.
Well, we get ready for the overtime period, tied at 37. Stanley County outscoring Jones County by a 23-12 clip in that second half after Jones County opened up a 25-14 lead at intermission, but Stanley County made some adjustments defensively, and they also picked up the pace offensively, and both of those little adjustments worked better for Stanley County as they got up and down much more than Jones County did in the second half. And now, with Taylor Feddersen injured, it will be Brianna Smith who will jump center with Carly Leaf Green. The tip controlled by Stanley County. It's brought to you by our friends at Harry K, of course, as Lady Buffaloes will work with it. Taylor Stroop on the right wing, Cedar Scott with it in the corner. They will swing it cross court. Open look for Bush. Jumper is up, no good. Rebound, Stroop, and a foul's going to be called on Jones County. And it will be whistled on Jaden Jensen. And for Jensen, if that's on her, that will be her fifth personal foul. And that will be a big loss for Jones County, as Jensen will foul out of the contest with 22 points. And Jones County will have to put Anya Avila into the contest, and Stanley County and Taylor Stroop will go to the free throw line. Stroop will shoot another 1-and-1 opportunity. This will actually be two shots for Stanley County, as Stroop will step to the line and put up the first free throw and leave it short, no good. 37-37 is our score with 3:43 remaining in the overtime period, as Jones County will switch their lineup just a little bit. The lineup underneath the basket is what I'm trying to say. And now Taylor Stroop will attempt free throw number 2. Second one is up, no good. Rebound is loose, and it will belong to Stanley County. So the Buffaloes have led on one possession in this ball game after the made free throws by Stroop late in the fourth quarter. But Jones County was able to come back to tie, as now the entry pass will come inside. It is knocked away and loose, but Stanley County comes away with it. Here is Stroop to the rim. Shot is up, no good. Rebound Jones County, and then they throw the basketball away. And then the Coyotes will steal it right back. We'll head the other way as things calm down. Both coaches used all of their timeouts in regulation, as Avila with a quick jumper that is up, no good. Rebound Stanley County. Here is Stroop to push. She'll drive and fire. Shot is up and no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It will belong to the Coyotes, but as what I was trying to say, both teams used all 5 of their timeouts, so nothing carried over to the overtime period. Both teams have just one here in this overtime session. Jones County scrambles, but just barely gets the ball in play to beat a 5-second count. Elizabeth Fullen will bring the basketball across half court. Entry pass, Brianna Smith. Back out to Fullen now. As a 3 taken deep by Lily Moore. It's up, no good. Avila with the rebound. Hunt back to Avila, who will send it back out front. 29 on the shot clock as it was reset for the Coyotes. And here, traveling violation whistled on Elizabeth Fullen. 14th turnover now for Jones County. Give Stanley County the opportunity once again. We've played a little over a minute in this overtime period. Neither team has scored, as Stanley County will work with a little backcourt pressure employed by the Coyotes, as Tibbs will get it across half court. Entry pass Leaf Green. Now to Cedar Scott. Corner 3 is left short. And the rebound pulled down by Jones County. And the Coyotes have it now with 2.5 minutes remaining in overtime number 1. Hunt across half court. Dribbling to the right sideline. Gets the ball into the hands of Lily Moore. Now they send it back to the corner. Anya Avila. Entry pass, Brianna Smith. Loses the handle, but Jones County will regroup and keep possession. Now it's Fullen at the top. 8 on the shot clock. Smith back to Fullen. They swing it to Moore, who will fire the corner 3. That is short, and Stanley County will come away with the rebound. Leaf Green to Stroop. Taylor up across half court. Entry pass, Leaf Green in the lane, double covered. Kick out Stroop. 3 ball taken. 3 ball is short, as the ball will go out of bounds and belong to the Coyotes. Jordan Sosa will check in. Tatum Bush will check out. 37-37 is our score. A minute 45 remains. As we work here in this overtime period, neither team has scored. Across half court, it is Emma Hunt. Trying to overload the right side. Good man-to-man defense being played by Stanley County, and they'll force a turnover here. The 15th on Jones County, and here is Stroop across half court. High posted comes to Sosa. Quick jumper is up, no good. Rebound Elizabeth Fullen, and here is Jones County, and they will slow things down. They were a team that kind of forced the issue a little bit offensively, and that kind of worked for them in the first half, but they have slowed it down a lot here in the second half. Here is Elizabeth Fullen on the inside. Shot is up, no good. A foul is going to be called on the rebound, and it is going to be whistled against Stanley County, and it will be on Cedar Scott. Scott with her 3rd personal foul. Both teams are in the bonus. Jones County in the double bonus here, as it will be Anya Avila to the free throw line to shoot 2 to try to break this 37-37 tie. We've played 3 minutes of scoreless basketball in the overtime. Free throw is up, and it is no good. Tatum Bush in, and Jordan Sosa out for Stanley County. A minute 4 remains in overtime number 1. Anya Avila, the 5'5 junior, will try the second free throw. That is no good. And Stanley County will come away with the rebound. Final minute of the overtime, and a timeout taken. Or are we just stopping to reset the shot clock? That's what we're doing here. For some reason, the shot clock did not reset. So now Stanley County will have to inbound it at half court. It will be Scott who will put it in play. Taylor Stroop on the drive, loses the handle. It is stolen away by Jones County, and then traveling violation on the Coyotes. So we will swap turnovers, and Emma Hunt very close to being called for a technical. Got up, was not happy, expecting a foul to be called. There wasn't. Stanley County will keep possession. Here is Scott, who will trigger the inbound as it comes into Jada Tibbs. 50 seconds remain in the overtime. We are tied at 37. Bounce pass, high post, tipped basketball. It's stolen away. It is Hunt up the right sideline. Pass inside, Lily Moore. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Carly Leafgreen. And again, Jones County comes away empty. And here is Stanley County across half court. Stroop, high post now to Bush. Out to Scott, 3-ball, up and no good. Rebound, Stroop inside, shot is up good, but wave it off. Foul before the shot. And free throws are upcoming for Stanley County. The foul will be whistled on Anya Avila. It will be her first foul, and the 9th team foul committed by Jones County. It will put Taylor Stroop to the free throw line. Taylor 4 of 7 from the stripe, shooting the final 1-and-1 of the ball game for Stanley County. And if you're Jones County, you about got to play this out here. But if Stroop misses the free throw, Jones County may want to take their lone time out of the overtime, no matter what happens here. Free throw is up, and it is good. It puts Stanley County out in front by a 38-37 score. And now Taylor Stroop is back at the free throw line to try to give Stanley County their biggest lead of the ball game once again, which is 2. Free throw is up, and it is good. 39-37. Stanley County with the advantage. Here is Jones County across half court, and Michael Hunt will take that timeout with 14 seconds remaining in the overtime. 39-37 Stanley County. We will pause for 30 seconds in return. You're listening to coverage of regional high school basketball from KPLO.
The Rusty Spur in Murdo is proud to support the area students in all of their activities and competitions. Stop into the Rusty Spur for family dining every single day, including a delicious soup and salad bar. For a great night out, try the all-you-can-eat prime rib special on Friday and Saturday nights. Check their Facebook page for events, live music, and specials. The Rusty Spur Steakhouse is locally owned and supports their community. Best of luck in the competition tonight from everybody at the Rusty Spur in Murdo.
With John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. 14.7 seconds remain in the overtime. 39-37. Stanley County now with a 2-point lead. The second time that they have led in this contest. They led for just one possession in the fourth quarter before Jones County was able to come back and tie things. That was at 37-all. And in this overtime period, in all 4 minutes, except for 14 seconds that remain, we have played scoreless. But now Jones County will put it in play. Here is Emma Hunt. Elizabeth Fullen, bounce pass, high post. It's tipped and stolen away. Jones County with a turnover, and Stanley County is going to come away with their first victory of the season. Foul in the backcourt is going to be called on Emma Hunt, but it will be a moot point as we walk the other way for free throws, and a 2-shot situation for Taylor Stroop to put this ball game away. And for Stanley County, they will pick up the victory here, and they will improve to 1-3 on the season. 39-37 is the score right now. The Coyotes led by as many as 11. That was at the halftime break, but they could not put this ball game away. Free throw is up, and it is no good, but it's a 2-shot situation. She'll have one more here, but again, with no timeouts and with just 1 second remaining, not much of an opportunity for Jones County to advance the basketball either. Second free throw is no good. Jones County will get the rebound, and there's your ball game. 39-37, Stanley County victorious with just 2 points in the overtime period. But they will improve to 1-3 on the season with the victory. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment in my lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. You can check out the latest inventory at DarrenBoyleSales.com. We'll take a timeout. Our post game is next on KPLO. Well, our first overtime of the season won by the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes. They pick up the victory here, defeating Jones County by a final of 39-37. The Lady Buffaloes with the only 2 points scored in the overtime period after we ended regulation, tied at 37. And those came from the free throw line. Both teams had chances, a lot of chances, to put this ball game away in regulation, and then in the overtime period, you got to give them credit how they both, and these are both young ball clubs. We have to keep in mind how they battled in the fourth quarter and overtime in this ball game, showing some good poise and points at times, we should say. But in the end, Stanley County able to make some free throws and win this ball game. They pick up their first victory of the season. We look at individual scoring. First off, for Jones County, Coyotes were led by Jaden Jensen, the 8th grader, with 17 first-half points. She danced with foul trouble in the second half. She finally fouled out in regulation with about a minute or so remaining, and she finished with 22 points. Lily Moore with 9. Brianna Smith off the bench with 4. Taylor Pedersen, who was lost in this ball game due to an ankle injury, as she got hurt in the third quarter and did not return. She finished with 2 points, and that is a total of 37 for Jones County. Coyotes went to the free throw line 15 times in this ball game, 11 times in the second half. They were 3 of 11 from the ball game in the second half in overtime. They finished 5 of 15 from the free throw line, and after turning the basketball over just 3 times in the first half, they finished with 17 turnovers. For the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes, 2 double-figure scores, led by Carly Leafgreen, the junior, with 20 points. Jada Tibbs with 10 points in the ball game, 9 of them coming in the second half in overtime. Kaylee Stroop with 7 points, 2 points for Tatum Bush, and Jordan Sosa had the free throw in the ball game, giving Stanley County a total of 39 in this contest. Lady Buffaloes with a lot of opportunities to steal the deal also. They went to the free throw line 24 times. They went 14 of 24 from the free throw line. Stanley County finishes with 23 turnovers in this ball game tonight. Jones County led after the first half. They scored first, led 14-5 at the end of the opening quarter, 25-14 at halftime. That 11-point advantage was their biggest lead of the contest. Stanley County outscores Jones County 10-3 to both defenses went to work, did a nice job, but just 2 made free throws for Stanley County in that overtime period. The difference, they win the ball game by a final of 39-37. Again, for Stanley County with the victory, they improved to 0-3 on the year, or 1-3 on the year, and with the loss, Jones County drops to 0-4, 39-37 in overtime is our final score. Time for our KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game, and before we name our player of the game, let's hear from the folks at Midwest Cooperative.
Did you know